How's everybody today? Good. How are you? Good. I'm awful. I didn't want to come to work today. I would rather be outside just having fun. But they told me each one of you people are going to be here today. So I said, okay, I don't want to be irresponsible, so I decided to show up anyway. Okay. All right. So, I'll put on a happy face just to kind of get through the day. All right. Thank you.
Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? Good. Welcome to everyone here in the museum. Welcome to those joining us online. It's great to be here. My name is Will Glass, Program Director for the Jazz Foundation of America. We love doing this Thursday live stream series. Most Thursdays at 2, we kind of do 2 weeks a month during the summer, and then it's weekly during the year. It's kind of our recent routine. If you don't know about the Jazz Foundation, we're a national nonprofit organization that helps musicians. We have an emergency relief wing that helps with 30 cases a day to help pay bills, keep food on the table when times are hard for musicians. But we also have performance programs which create concerts all across the country in schools, nursing homes, parks, community centers, and in a few cases, great museums like this, where we get to present some of the wonderful musicians we know. So we're thrilled to be here today. When Hilliard Greene said he had a band he'd like to bring, I was interested, and when I heard who was in the band, I was like, wow, these are all our favorite guys. They show up on our gigs at schools, in parks, at our fundraisers, and they're all very top-notch players. And it was even more exciting to hear the history of this band, which was that it used to be the backing band for the late great vocalist Little Jimmy Scott, one of the legends of the fields, who played at our fundraiser at the Apollo towards the end of his life, which was real special to see. So we're thrilled today to present Hilliard Greene and the Jazz Expressions.
Thank you. Thank you, Will Glass. First tune we're going to start off with is called The Great One, but just in case I forget, Sharp Radway on piano, Dwayne Cook Broadnax on drums, TK Blue on saxophone, and my name's Hilliard Greene, and this tune is called The Great One. Thank you very much. That was one of mine. The thing about this band is, as a requirement to be in this band, you have to write music or arrange music. And so, one of the things I wanted to have when I started, I had the idea of having one of my own bands is not to have the band play my music exclusively. And so I've just always insisted that everybody write for the band. And that's what's happening. So this next one is written by our drummer, Dwayne Cook Broadnax, and he's going to talk about it.
Okay, great. Well, first of all, it's nice to be here. Great to be here. Glad you are here with us to witness our live performance yet again, because we went a while without that, so we're glad to be back. Some ways back, I think Hill got an opportunity for us to write music. I think it was a commission, right, or something like that? We was able to get a record deal. For the recording, and we all contributed compositions, and we were rehearsing up in the Bronx, and at Hill's place, as a matter of fact. And so I wrote this composition kind of thinking about the Bronx, and one of the main arteries there in the Bronx is the Grand Concourse. So this composition, for some reason, just sort of put me in the mind of the Grand Concourse, thus naming it the Grand Concourse. So there it is.
Okay. Cook's going to open it up. Go ahead. Thank you very much. That was Grand Concourse by Dwayne Cook Broadnax. The next one is arrangement by TK Blue, and we're going to have him talk about that.
All right. Yeah, you know, there's a saying, I'm sure you've all heard that saying, better late than never. Well, I recorded a project 21 years ago when I was 5 years old, and it just came out this year. So I'm really very ecstatic that it's out because it was in the can for 21 years. Long story about that, but I'm just happy that the company that I recorded for, great recording company, Arcadia Records, and they resurrected in the sense that they started putting out their catalog digitally. It had never been available, so I had some other recordings on there. And in the course of those things coming out, the CEO, Mr. Bob Carsey, said, hey, let's put out the recording you did of ballad. I did a recording 21 years ago. It was all ballads and songs of love and romance. And so he said, let's put it out. I said, man, fantastic. So I'm very excited that it's out and it's available online and physically. And we're going to do a selection from this recording. It's called The Tide of Love. And we're going to do a selection entitled That's All. It's my arrangement of a beautiful ballad called That's All.
That is a beautiful arrangement.
That's a song called That's All, standard written by Grant and Haynes, composer and lyricist. But yeah, it's an old standard and very beautiful song. I'm trying to remember who I think probably one of the recordings I heard that really inspired me was people like Ben Webster, folks like that who play these kind of ballads in this genre. And very
She said in the mic for the live stream.
oh no, I was just saying that it's yeah, it's an old standard. And a lot of times I notice musicians would play this song when you're doing a concert and you get encores. Sometimes the audience is very enthusiastic and they keep wanting more and more encores. So this is the tune you play after you've played like 10 encores. You play this song to tell the audience, hey, we love you, but that's it.
All right. This next one is, I especially like the title on this one, but it's written by our pianist, Sharp Radway, and he's going to talk about it.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. How you doing? You good? All right, good. We're so happy to be here with you this afternoon. We give thanks for this blessing to be here with you. In about 1 month and 1 month and 2 days, it would have been 20 years since I moved to New York. Now, within that first few weeks, I met some of New York's finest musicians who happen to be here today. 2 of them I've composed this piece for. This piece is called Green Cookin'. Now, I remember the day I met Hilliard Greene. Yeah, I was, well, see, where I'm from Hartford, Connecticut, and they don't have subways there. So when I came to New York, I thought the subway was the most amazing thing. I'd just jump on the subway just for the heck of it. Bring a book, take a ride. I'd go all over New York just sitting on the subway. Crazy, right? Anyway, not long after I moved here, I saw this gentleman here, you know, carrying this contrabass fiddle. And I ran up to him, I said, hey, who are you? And we had a brief conversation and ended up exchanging phone numbers. He called me, took a chance and called me for a gig, and we've been playing together ever since, 20 years this year.
I took one look at him and said, this guy can play. It was worth taking a chance.
Oh, man. Now, I was fortunate enough when I got here to do some work almost right away as a band leader. Now, on the first job that I had, I was scrambling to find musicians because I didn't know anybody down here, but I had a couple musician friends, one by the name of Greg Tardy, who's a fantastic tenor saxophonist. And I said, Greg, listen, man, I need a drummer. And he said, you know who you should call? I've been listening to how you play. I think you two would really hook up pretty good on the bandstand. And he said, call this brother named Cook. I said, Cook? What kind of name is that? Turns out he was cooking on those drums. Let's get a nice round of applause happening for Brother Cook, Broadnax. And so I've composed a piece for these 2 wonderful gentlemen and big brothers of mine. TK also a big brother of mine. And this one I call simply Green Cookin'. Green Cookin'. I hope you enjoy it.
On the down low, ask Cook where he gets his name from. It's a nice story. We got time for one more short one. And this one is called Ya Bob. What's that? Oh, is that me talking in the back? Oh, okay. All right. Anyway, this made it to our first Jazz Expressions record. It was done in the early 90s. And had to, again, like I said, had everybody write for the band. And so that first record was, followed true to form. And it's been the form ever since. Again, Sharp Radway. TK Blue. Dwayne Cook Broadnax. And this song is called Ya Bob. Thank you very much. We'll have a word from our sponsor who's been gracious to musicians for a long time, Will Glass.
Thanks again. One more time for the Jazz Expressions. Hilliard Greene, TK Blue, Sharp Radway, Dwayne Cook Broadnax. Thank you so much, guys. It was wonderful. Once again, this is a co-presentation of the Jazz Foundation of America and the National Jazz Museum in Harlem. Thanks for checking it out today. This series resumes July 13th with a special sextet version of Santi Debriano's Orchestra Bembe. And the week after that, Grammy-nominated bluesman R.L. Boyce in town from Como, Mississippi, which will be a special edition as well. You can see all these videos on our YouTube page, so check them out. Until then, have a great day. Be safe. Take care.
You know, I just want to say, please support the Jazz Foundation. You know, I can testify. I had some health issues when I didn't have health insurance, and they came to my aid. I'm fine now, 100% healthy, but when I had some issues and I had no health insurance, the Jazz Foundation stepped up to the plate, and they put some money there to help me. And God bless them. Please support the Jazz Foundation. They do a lot of things for everybody.
Oh, yeah, come on up. Thanks for bringing the kids. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are here.